How's it going today, YouTube? I've got a quick one for you here today. We're in my bathroom. And the reason why is I bought a new razor yesterday. Now, you know how much I hate to throw things away. I like to try to fix something or at least repurpose what's there. So, years ago, I bought a Braun razor. Before that, I dealt with Norelco. And Norelco, they always bragged lift and cut. And let's see, it always felt like my chin and my throat and everything got carved up by a weed eater. So I gave up on that and I went to Sears, rest in peace, Sears, and got a Braun, and I think I paid about over $200. I know that. And that was over, I want to say about 25 years ago. So I had this Braun, and it had one of those fancy things where you put it in a stand and it would clean it, so you got, fresh and like new every day. And then they also bragged that the blades would last for 18 months. I'd get more than that, actually. So, I had that for the better part of 20 years. And it finally got to where the battery wouldn't charge anymore. It was kind of dying. I tried opening up and to see if I could replace the battery. That required tearing into some of the rubber parts of the grips. And it just got messy. And Walmart was having a sale on Braun razors. Now, I gotta say, my first one was made in Germany. So, let's see. I think, not even 4 years ago. Yeah, I know my years aren't adding up. I'm getting old, so I don't remember stuff right. About 4 years ago, oops, I tried to stage this earlier. I got this. Got it at Walmart. I think I paid about $60 for it. And it's a Braun. And somewhere on there, every part of this says made in China. Now, it didn't shave. Sorry about that. Didn't shave quite as good. Get that out of there. It worked. And then after I had it about a year and a half, and the reason why there's hair rubber bands on there is part of the plastic broke, where the little, mustache trimmer, part of the thing on the inside broke. So if it wasn't for those rubber bands, this would just fall off. Now, it does work. Kind of makes more noise and buzzes, but it does work. And aside from that, it's worked almost flawlessly. Where I was having to shave once every 2 days with the old Braun, I have to shave every day with this Braun. I finally found a more expensive one, made in Germany. I'll go ahead and just zoom over quick. This one right here. Paid $180 at Target for this one. It makes a much different sound. Much higher, faster speed. It has where the head pivots like that. And also the blades are full floating. Whereas the cheap Braun just has you can see it doesn't pivot or anything. Both of them use the same cartridges to clean. So I had bought some of those. They're not cheap. I think I get $25 for 3 of them is what I pay, I think. I shaved with this once last night, and it's a day and night difference. It's got, let's see if I can, like, how the metal curves over the sides is a lot more comfortable than, like, the metal just ends and then you got plastic there. So, yeah, I've actually got a friend that wants this one. I'm just going to give it to him. And because I've got the new, it is actually checking to see if it needs charging or washing. It shouldn't. But yeah, so because of that, if I had somebody that wasn't willing to deal with like the thing with the rubber bands, that would go straight to the trash. And they probably make millions of these things. Oh, jeez, I can't do camera right. They probably make millions of these things. And they expect them to last a year or two, throw in the trash, and buy another one. The one I bought yesterday at Target that I paid $180 for. I think this is going to probably last me another 20 years. Made in Germany. Actually, the stand is made in Hungary, and the charging brick is made in China. It's really hard to screw up a charging brick, but it can happen, I guess. I don't think the two cords will interchange, so I'm not going to keep it. But yeah, this is just my thoughts on, sometimes I think it's better just to save up and get the more expensive one. You get what you pay for. I kind of felt guilty that the razor that I had, and that one, if you're keeping score, I think it was a Series 5, and I think the model number was 5858, if I remember correctly. This cheap one that's broken already is a Series 3 or S3, and the one I got last night is an S8. And let's see if it's... Oh, you can use it in the shower. I don't see... usually it's weird. There's a... Oh, maybe it's under the cutter. Ah, they hit it under the cutter. Let's see here. If I can... see the number. Type 6795. That doesn't line up with the Series 8. Well, anyway, you get what I'm talking about here. Yeah, it actually has a very discreet little mustache trimmer. But, yeah, you compare the sound of this one, which sounds like a cheap razor, to the one I just bought. Yeah. So, that's just my thoughts. And I'm not dissing Norelco. I just never had a good sleds. I never had a good rapport with Norelco because it always felt like that razor it would just carve my face up. This is actually comfortable to use. Very close shave. And it's actually makes shaving enjoyable again. Where it was just a chore. So, all right. Hope everybody has a great weekend out there, and I'll see you later.